Happy Sunday fun day, y'all. X-Men 1991 back again with another sports topic. Today is my last day of vacation before I go back to work tonight. I still got 2 weeks of vacation of this year left and 2 personal holidays left to take. I'm going to take a sip of this to keep my anger in check because I got a lot of games to do a recap on. And I am wearing my do-rag by Red by Kiss and Bow Weezy. And like I said before, I am going to buy more Bow Wow's do-rags in the future since I'm definitely enjoying it. And it's definitely helping me get my waves back. Maybe when Black Friday comes around, I'm going to do a little Black Friday shopping at bwapparel.com and buy some more Bow Weezy's do-rags. I'm thinking about buying like the blue velvet color and the purple velvet color. And of course, I definitely need to buy the gold silky color. That's the next Bow Weezy do-rag that I'm planning to get, the gold silky do-rag. But we're going to do a recap of yesterday's college football game between the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. But before I get into that, both the Astros and the Phillies are 1 win away from going to the World Series. The Astros opened up a can of whoop ass on the Yankees 5-0 in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series, while the Phillies beat the Padres 10-6 in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. If the Astros win today, they go back to the World Series, but if the Yankees win, then they got to take Game 5 back here in Houston. If the Phillies win, they go to the World Series, but if the Padres win, then they got to take Game 6 back to Philly. So let's go ahead and do a recap of the Cowboys and the Longhorns. Like I said yesterday, the Longhorns dominated the first half, outscoring the Cowboys by 2 touchdowns, 14-10 in the first quarter. Then they outscored them by Tress in the second quarter, 17-14. At halftime, Longhorns 31, Cowboys 24. Both teams kicked a field goal in the third quarter. After 3, Longhorns 34, Cowboys 27. Longhorns didn't score shit in the fourth quarter while giving up 2 touchdowns, as they fall to the Oklahoma State Cowboys 41-34. The Cowboys are now 6-1 as the Longhorns fall 5-3. The Longhorns are on vacation until they face the Kansas State Wildcats on November the 5th. November 12th, my friend Jeff's birthday, they take on the Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. November 19th, they go against the Kansas City Jayhawks, and Black Friday taking on the Baylor Bears. So the Longhorns got 4 games left this college football season. Now, we're going to do a recap of last night's NBA game between the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat. The Heat dominated the first half, outscoring the Raptors by 5 in the first quarter, 38-33. Then they outscored them in the second quarter, 33-17. At halftime, Heat 71, Raptors 40 or 50. Heat 71, Raptors 50. The Heat got crushed in the second half, giving up 33 points in the third quarter while scoring 21. After 3, Heat 92, Raptors 83. The Heat gave up 6 in the fourth quarter, 26-20. Final score, Miami Heat 112, Toronto Raptors 109. Both teams are now 1-2. They will get it on again tomorrow night before the Heat goes up against the Trailblazers on Wednesday. Jimmy Butler, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Kyle Lowry, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Tyler Hero, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Bam Adebayo, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. And Caleb Martin, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. For the bench, they get 39 points. Max Struss, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Gabe Vincent, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Duncan Robinson, 8 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. And Dwayne Dedmon, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Gary Trent Jr., 23 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Pascal Siakam, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. OG Anunoby, 13 points, 9 rebounds, no assists. Scotty Barnes, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And Fred VanVleet, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists. For the bench, they get 29 points. Precious Achiuwa, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Christian Koloko, 1 point, 2 rebounds, no assists. Thias Young, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Malachi Flynn, 6 points, no rebounds, no assists. And Dalano Banton, 3 points, no rebounds, no assists. You all know Jimmy Butler was the player of the game with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Precious Achiuwa needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. But the player of the game belongs to Jimmy Butler. Last game to do a recap on, and that is last night's game between the Houston Rockets and the 2021 NBA champs, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Rockets got crushed in the first half, giving up 41 points in the first quarter while scoring 23. Then they gave up a point in the second quarter, 26-25. At halftime, Bucks 67, Rockets 48. Both teams scored 31 points apiece in the third quarter. After 3, Bucks 98, Rockets 79. Rockets gave up a point in the fourth quarter, 27-26. Final score, Milwaukee Bucks 125, Houston Rockets 105. The Bucks are still undefeated 2-0 as the Rockets fall 0-3. 0-2 on the road and 0-1 at the crib. Rockets will take on the Jazz tomorrow and they will go up against them on Wednesday. Giannis, 44 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Drew Holiday, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. Grayson Allen, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Brook Lopez, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Javon Carter, no points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. For the bench, they give 42 points. George Hill, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Bobby Portis, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Jordan Nwora, 9 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. Serge Ibaka, 9 points, 5 rebounds, no assists. Wesley Matthews, no points, 1 rebound, no assists. Morjan Beauchamp, 2 points, no rebounds, no assists. AJ Green, no points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Giannis's brother, Thanasis, had no points, no rebounds, and no assists. Jalen Green, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Kevin Porter Jr., 18 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Kenyon Martin Jr., 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jabari Smith Jr., 13 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. And Usman Garuba, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. For the bench, they get 33 points. Alperen Sengun, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. Tari Eason, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Josh Christopher, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Dacian Nix, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Garrison Matthews, 1 point, no rebounds, no assists. Trevor Huggins, 3 points, no rebounds, no assists. And Boban Marjanovic, 3 points, no rebounds, 1 assist. Of course, Giannis was the player of the game with 44 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. He needed 7 more assists to go with a triple-double. Drew Holiday needed 5 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. Jabari Smith Jr. needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. But the player of the game belongs to Giannis. So, congratulations to the Heat. They finally won a game. after they lost their first two against the Celtics and the Bulls. As for the Longhorns and the Rockets, the Longhorns had the Cowboys beat until they choked in the fourth quarter. Didn't score shit, allowing the Cowboys to beat them by scoring 2 touchdowns. But I give the Cowboys credit because they came to play. And I give the Bucks credit because they won the NBA Finals last year. Their first championship since 1971. I don't know what the hell was the Rockets thinking giving up 41 points in the first quarter. Rockets better do something because they're 0-3. They better not become 0-4 by tomorrow. And the Longhorns, enjoy your vacation, and we'll see you back on November the 5th, the first Saturday of November. Congratulations, Heat. You finally won a game, but you got to take on the Raptors again tomorrow night. As for the Rockets, just get your shits together and get yourselves ready to take on the Jazz tomorrow night. And the Lakers better not become 0-3 as they take on the Portland Trailblazers today. But that's going to wrap up my recap of yesterday's college football game between the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma State Cowboys, the Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat, and the Houston Rockets and the Milwaukee Bucks. I will be back at halftime during today's Texans and Raiders game to do an Attitude Era rant that I didn't get a chance to do last night. And that is The Rock and Chris Jericho versus the Dudley Boys for the Tag Team Championship from the October 22nd, 2001 edition of Monday Night Raw. Go Texas Longhorns, hook 'em. Go Miami Heat. And as always, go Houston Rockets.